and fulfill my duties as a Canadian citizen. Congratulations, you're now all Canadian citizens. Let's give them a big round of applause.
60 individuals from more than 20 countries became Canadian today. If you've never been to an Institute for Canadian Citizenship ceremony, it's a bit like being at a wedding. A beautiful venue reflective of Canada, a warm welcome from your Canadian family, and the opportunity to look your best for the special day. There was such a pride in the room in being part of a society that's not only tolerant to the values of others, but values the fresh perspective that they bring from another country. I was fortunate to be given the opportunity to close out the ceremony with some advice for our newest Canadians. But instead, I thought it would be better to read out a message from an immigrant couple who have been in their shoes, my parents. One piece of advice from an immigrant who's been here for 45 years. Please do not think that our culture that we brought from back home is the only one that is correct. Also, give time and listen to your children, their teachers, their counselors at school, and understand what your children have adopted from their environment outside of their home. And in this way, you will be able to create a merged value system, and that's what makes Canada work.
Unlike many of us, myself included, these people weren't born here, so they had to work to become Canadian. So following the ceremony, we asked Canada's newest citizens to complete this simple phrase.
I chose to be Canadian because I wanted a place to call home, a safer place for my kids to grow up and be who they are. It gives me that sense of belonging, sense of freedom. And on top of that, it adds value to myself, and in return, I can add value to the Canadian community as a whole.
I want to belong to an amazing country like Canada and be able to express my feelings freely.
I chose to become a Canadian because I want to have all the freedom rights that I can.
It's a peaceful country and multiculturalism, very low rate in crime.
I chose to become a Canadian because I wanted to create a new life for myself and for my family. I just recently joined an LGBT choir, and I'm very proud to be part of that group. I've again opened myself to the idea of marriage, because back in the Philippines it's not legal and you can't actually have any rights even with your partner.
When you learn together, you learn from each other and they learn from you. It'll feel like a whole big family together.